Hi everyone. So heading into this week, what I want to discuss is your papers for Inquiry 2. So I'm noticing a few things, and don't worry, you have time to revise. You're going to be getting peer review feedback. Um, but the first thing is that some of you are gearing your papers towards the content of the speech rather than looking at how the speech is constructed. So when we talk about rhetoric, we're looking at rhetorical appeals, rhetorical devices, all of those things that we started this module with ethos, pathos, logos, kairos, and exigence. So what you want to do is set up some of these as your criteria for analysis. And your paper is going to cover those criteria. You will use examples from the speech to show how the speaker is using those specific devices or appeals. Remember that audience is incredibly important as you discuss these because how the speaker uses uh, uh, pathos, logos, ethos, well, not ethos so much, but how these different appeals are being used are directed towards a very specific audience. So you do need to acknowledge who the audience is for the speech and how these things are being used. Make sure that you are citing, whether that is from a direct quote or a paraphrase. You do need to cite when you paraphrase the speech. Please do not forget that. This is really good practice for our next assignment, which is a research paper. So this, you're just using one source and one source only, the speech. Also, don't forget you have to have a works cited or references page, depending on whether you're using MLA or APA. Either one is fine. I don't care which one you use. And also, if you have questions about doing citations, I know you've done them before, but all of us can use refreshers. We have links that go to Purdue OWL, which I find is a really easy one to skim through. So, for example, say you're looking for how to cite a video that's from YouTube. You're going to scroll down till you get to a YouTube video. And it shows you exactly how to do that, right? So I have those links provided for you to help you out with that. Um, and just a reminder, Fridays I'm going to start holding, I guess we'll call them open office hours from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. So if you go to conferences, you'll see right here, open office hours Fridays, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. And you can join those. I open them up at that time, and then you can just join whenever or at any point in there. You don't have to be there for the whole half hour. You can pop in, ask your question, pop back out. It depends on the number of people that are in there. Okay, just one more reminder as I'm noticing just from what's going on in the class, questions that I'm getting, things like that. Read the things that are in here for you. Don't skip over material just because you think you know what you're doing. It's going to make things more difficult. When I add things like a video or examples or links to other things, this is to help you understand the material. I know that we don't meet face to face, and that may be new for you. This could be a very different type of class if you're not used to it. But I really put a lot of effort into creating these things for you to make sure that you understand what we're doing in this class. So for this assignment, it really is all about rhetoric. Can you understand these basic ideas of rhetoric? Um, Logos, ethos, pathos, kairos, exigence, and Remember, audience plays a key role, particularly when we're talking about speeches. Um, so, as you have questions, as always, email me, or if it's on a Friday, jump into our conference room and I'll be happy to answer your questions. If you can't make it at that time, let me know. Um, it's possible I can try and set up a different time to meet with you online through video chat. Um, anyway, have a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing your revised drafts and seeing the peer review that you give one another. Thank you.